accompanied by plague. Other advantage Hitler Auschwitz Hitler state capital, leaving tens of thousands of residents homeless. Watch out, the ceiling is giving way. The weather forecast said the typhoon is likely to accelerate approaching the coast. This job in the weather again will be cold or not, so what? It makes no difference to me. It's foggy, isn't it? It sure is. The chances are it'll clear up later on. For the most part, modernization is identified with westernization. Urban culture appears to be appealing to many people, in particular to younger people. AI stands for artificial intelligence. Household appliances are becoming more convenient day by day. My income is not adequate to provide for a family of four, but we have to make the best of it. The popularity of the same website depends on its content. You've got to keep up with it. Once you fall behind, it's hard to catch up. As technology rapidly advances, it's tough to keep pace with it. More and more people are rushing to make use of the interactive nature of the medium. Innovation is something to do with the ability to notice unusual phenomena. A bunch of other companies are imitating our excellent methods. The West's desperate value is transformed to thriving hub of high-tech business. Although there's still plenty of room for improvement, his invention is superior to conventional equipment in every respect. The strength of the firm attributed to its unique and future-oriented strategies. Sony has integrated a wide range of functions into this cool gadget. It can turn from coast to coast. These two come in handy, so I'll always keep it close at hand. In general, consumers prefer to quantity to quality. It's the other way around today. Obviously, the advertisements aim at teenagers. The factory now under construction assembles 1,000 t-shirt units per day. Efficient machinery replaces manual labor. In those days, the gigantic corporation had a virtual monopoly over internal commerce. With restrictions removed, thousands of new enterprises come into being. As a result of his ridiculous venture, he is in danger of going bankrupt. Compared to the previous year, business is looking in terms of sales. However, we haven't made any profit yet. I'm going to transfer to an overseas branch. Oh, I miss you. Please drop me a line. Well, here's our business. His wife gave birth to a baby boy. Apparently, Nick was willing to take on the task because they just would his burden. Bob was intended to take her knife, but he had to work overtime. Please estimate the losses by Friday at the latest. I'll manage somehow. Nick, I'm counting on you. Okay, I'll see it. Thanks, I appreciate it. Don't mention it. He pretends to be enthusiastic when his boss is around. He got promoted at the expense of his colleagues. He should be ashamed of himself. As the recession set in, temporary employees were laid off one after another. Nowadays, many people are out of work against their will. Who is responsible for that? I've got a pessimistic. I'm always on something I would never concerned about before. Even white-collar workers are confronted with great hardships. The authorities are striving in vain to stabilize the currency. We've come to the conclusion that nothing is more urgent than reducing Japan's huge deficit. The questionnaires are distributed at random. All you have to do is fill in the blanks below. Printing black or blue ink. In addition to a 10% discount, you can pick out an alternate excursion for free. Land trips to each destination are as follows. Don't forget to confirm your reservation in advance. I won't. Be sure to check in at least 45 minutes prior to departure time. My attachment was nailed down to my baggage, but it soon came off. On average, these packages weigh 2 pounds. This plastic garbage bag is free of hazardous chemicals. These flashlights getting dim. It needs new batteries. Excuse me, how often does a shuttle bus run to downtown New York? The motor can accommodate as many as 400 guests. This suite is three times larger than my condominium. Littering in this facility is subject to a maximum fine of $500. That restaurant already packed. We'd better make a reservation beforehand. Sorry to interrupt your meal, but I'd like to watch with you in private. Can I get back to you later? The cook was astonished by his incredible appetite. What's going down there? I'm curious. I have no idea. Excited fans are hanging around the rear exit, hoping to catch a glimpse of Michael. Or encountering the celebrity, they ask for his autograph. Whenever I go abroad, I suffer from jet lag and diarrhea. I feel sort of dizzy and feel like throwing up. You look pale. Take some aspirin. It will cure your headache in no time. I'm afraid I'm coming down with something. You should take a day off. Some of the ingredients in this beverage are harmful, especially if you're pregnant. Good nutrition is vital for an infant's growth. Moderate exercise stimulates the circulation of the blood. My teacher advised me to refrain from alcohol for the time being. I do want to get into shape and lose some weight, so I go swimming every morning. He caught a nasty cold because he stayed up late last night. The surgeon persuaded him to undergo an organ transplant. Since our father is bedridden, we take turns after him. Our hypothesis is that eating excessive amounts of junk food contributes to early mortality. The government did not take appropriate measures to prevent the infection from spreading. The minister was right to resign from the cabinet. Many people regard the current compulsory education system as being obsolete. Many people encouraged me to fulfill my ambitions to make his dreams come true. He dropped out of school and made his way to Tokyo. What to do? I'm a college student at freshman at Harvard. What's your major? Philosophy. Tuition will be lessened by nearly 10% as of April 1st, 2001. I'm out of two months whether to apply for scholarship or not. Give it a try. As soon as he graduated his Keio University, he took over his family's business. He ought to cut out the misery because of its rigid discipline. I'm determined to make a living as a private at all costs. As he grew up, he learned to put things in perspective. Conformity is an essential element of our homogeneous community. I'd rather go my warrior to away for camping. Climbing thick into the mud will get me nowhere. Tom takes after his uncle in personality, I mean. He is obstinate by nature. He never gives in. When I time the life, be bold and go for it. I'll stand by you. I stand up at what I believe in and won't yield to any threat. If only I could conquer my weaknesses, it's up to you. You should be making a mess of this rare opportunity to demonstrate your talent. You won't let me down. I have great faith in you. You can make it. The spectators were moved by her graceful performance. In 1995, Andrew received the Architecture prestigious award. In face of adversity, Mike accomplished an extraordinary feat. He deserves praise. He always was impressed by his eloquent lecture. From a humble background, John achieved worldwide fame. He accumulated tremendous fortune during the post-war era. He used to be well-off and generous, and now he lives from hand to mouth. Nick by no means satisfied with his reward. He's selfish and greedy. You owe me $200 altogether, Bob. When you gonna pay me back? I'm sorry. I'm hard up. There you again. To Brian's surprise, that amounted to a considerable sum. Stop clinging to your glory days, or you'll be left behind. You cannot escape today's harsh realities, so you must adapt to them. Prosperity does not last forever. In other words, it will come to an end one of these days. Proper qualifications are required for the position. Computer literacy is a must. Enclose the resume and this envelope and submit it to the personnel department. It's optimistic to believe that things will work out at best. There's a 50-50 chance. Registration forms can be obtained free of charge. Please give us a call now if you want to participate in the workshop. For further inquiries, feel free to call free at 1-800-555-1212.